Alright guys, benchmark fractions into decimals and percents here. Okay, these ones you should basically be able to handle and know and pick out right off the bat, off the top of your head. Very basic. 1/2 is 50% or 0.5, 5/10 there. Okay, 1/3 is 33 hundredths, which is repeated, 33%. 1/4, 0.25, 25 cents, 25 hundredths, or 25%. 1/5 is 2/10, 20 cents, or 20%. Why did I use money? Because fractions and decimals into money is typically the entry level. Think about 1/2 fraction here is a 50-cent piece. It's half of a dollar. So half of one is 50%. One whole is 100%. All right, so these are all partials we're dealing with. Quarter or 1/4 is the same thing, 25 cents. Keep adding the quarters or 1/4, you get 2/4, 50 cents, 3/4, 75. Same with the fifth. 1/5 is 20 cents, 2/5 is 40 cents or 0.4 or 40%. Keep going with that. These benchmark fractions transferred to decimals, percentages, you're going to see them a lot. So a lot of people ask about reducing fractions. Why do we do it? It's to make things simpler and put it into a different perspective. Okay, so you want to make sure you can handle the math. Reducing them to lower numbers may make that easier. A lot of times when we're converting and we have bigger numbers, say we have 2 out of 25, I will say make that 100. Just multiply top and bottom by 4, because then you'll get 8 hundredths. And we can easily transfer that into our decimal and our percent. Okay, more on those conversions later. Okay, this slide we're going to talk about how we find those numbers out the mathematical way without knowing them off the top of our heads. We know that 1/2 is 50%. Okay, let me change my color here. All right, so denominator is on the outside of our bracket. Okay, 2 doesn't go into 1, so we put our decimal down, right? Our 0, add a 0. 2 goes into 10, 5 times. All right, so we're good there, so that equals 0.5. How do we get 50%? Well, we know it's 50% because we know 1/2 is half of a whole, half of one, or half of $1, 100%, right? Well, take this, multiply by 100, and you'll get your percent. So if you have your decimal, multiply that by 100 to get your percentage. Now if you have your percent, like we do over here in the red, you want to go to a decimal, divide by 100, or move 2 spots. Okay, same thing with 1/5 down here. Let's do this. Remember, denominator is the outside, numerator is inside. Okay, partial goes on the inside when you're dividing the fractions out. It doesn't work, add it, 5 goes into 10, you get 0.2, solid there, so 0.2 times 100 equals 20%. Okay, just like that. A lot of people are overthinking these things. If you need to, refer to the video, refer to your notes. Remember, everything in this is partials. Fractions are partials right now. You get mixed numbers, then you have a whole and a partial. Okay, so we'll do that one in the next video.